Now, you saw Jill highlight that storm for early next week, which we'll be talking about in just a moment, which we've already declared an alert for. But first and foremost, we've got some precip coming into Connecticut tonight. Initially, some rain that goes over to some snow. So pretty quiet across the state as of right now. And as expected, we were forecasting precip to begin after the evening commute, and that will certainly be the case. So no issues over the next couple of hours. And initially, some sprinkles, for instance, over the northwest hills. But we're going to look for this to overspread the state and then eventually transition over to some snow later tonight. So we've got an area of low pressure approaching from the west. A second area of low pressure develops to our south. It's this one that will further enhance our potential for that snow tonight, and then as it pulls away tomorrow, taking the precip chances with it. So this is overall not a blockbuster storm, but one that could bring plowable amounts of snow to the western part of our state. That's where we're forecasting 3 to 5 inches, perhaps some locally higher amounts away from, say, 95 and the Merritt farther inland throughout portions of Fairfield and New Haven counties and throughout Litchfield County and up and down the Route 8 corridor. East of 91, looking for 1 to 3 inches, lesser amounts as you head toward the Rhode Island border. And this is right in line with what some of the global models are forecasting. You can see those darker shades of blue across western Connecticut on the American model as well as on the European. Our forecast is unchanged since yesterday. So we've got our alert through early tomorrow morning for that plowable snow. Good news as the day progresses, conditions will be improving. So if you do have plans to take you out and about, perhaps heading to Hartford for the St. Patrick's Day parade, maybe a little bit slushy underfoot at the beginning, but overall looking pretty good by the afternoon. Our second alert is for that Monday, late in the day, Tuesday, Wednesday morning time frame, a long duration storm. This could be a substantial, significant one. We're talking about rain, a wintry mix, maybe even heavy snow based on how this storm will be tracking. And the wind, unlike the storm tonight, the wind is going to be a bigger issue come early next week. We're talking about perhaps wind gusts well in excess of 40 miles an hour. So here's a comparison. The GFS on the left-hand side of your screen. This is Monday at 7 p.m. Similar to the European, we're talking about rain at the onset. This is now Tuesday morning going over to that mix and snow, especially, say, northwest of I-84. And as we head into Tuesday night, that snow line progresses farther to the southeast. So a lot of things still to be ironed out, but want to give you the early warning that we could be, again, talking about this long duration storm late Monday into early Wednesday before it exits. Right now from Torrington, a lot of cloud cover, still dry. Our view from Middletown looking downstream of the Connecticut River, those clouds lowering and thickening all day long, and along the shoreline in Old Saybrook, pretty quiet for the time being. Today, of course, enjoying a bit of a calmer wind. Temperatures right now basically in the low and mid 40s statewide. We've got the precip off to our west, again, overspreading the state as the night progresses. So rain in a mix this evening goes over to snow. Temperatures bottom out in the mid 30s. Tomorrow, again, 3 to 5 inches, western Connecticut, 1 to 3 as you head farther east. That's by tomorrow morning. As our Saturday progresses, the snow wraps up, tapering off by, say, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Could see some partial clearing through the afternoon hours with highs tomorrow in the upper 30s in the northwest hills, low 40s elsewhere inland, between 40 and 45 along the 95 corridor. Then Sunday, certainly the pick of the weekend, mostly sunny and looking milder too, with high temperatures perhaps getting close to the 50-degree mark inland. A couple degrees cooler along the shoreline. We've got that alert again late Monday into Tuesday into Wednesday. Thursday of next week looking pretty good. Highs between 40 and 45 and dry weather. And then for St. Patrick's Day next Friday, high temperatures near 50, increasing cloud cover with perhaps some increasing chances for rain too.